Thank you, Karine. First on the Middle East, Prime Minister Netanyahu is expected to convene his war cabinet this evening to chart next steps. What has President Biden communicated that the U.S. would hope they decide to do?
Look, I'm not going to comment or get into hypotheticals about decisions that Israeli government are making or IDF is making. Certainly would let them speak for themselves. We have been very clear Israel has the right to defend itself, especially against these Iran-backed groups, including Hezbollah, Hamas, and the Houthis. We will continue to have those direct conversations with them, but IDF, Israel government, can certainly speak to that. And also have conversations, continue our diplomatic conversations on the right way forward or the path forward. I just don't have anything else to share.
A lot of those diplomatic conversations happened over the weekend as Israel was conducting these raids in Lebanon. Is the outcome one that those diplomatic conversations were discussing? I mean, were U.S. officials offering their support for the way that Israel proceeded?
What I can say is that not going to speak to private diplomatic conversation. What I said moments ago, which is we understand the strategic purpose of this is to make sure that Hezbollah cannot maintain the capacity to attack Israeli communities from the immediate opposite side of the border. That's what we understand. I'm just not going to get into specifics or into diplomatic conversations from here.
It's now been 5 days, though, since the U.S. and Western allies publicized the discussions over this 21-day ceasefire proposal. Is there still any hope that that gets put together?
As you know, this is a president that's hopeful and optimistic, and you hear him say that.
Given the conversations
you asked me if that is hopeful, right? So, look, we believe the way to get to a ceasefire is to have this diplomatic resolution, to get us some space, to have a diplomatic solution. That's ultimately the way to get there. And so we understand that we need a ceasefire in Lebanon to provide that space for diplomacy. That's what we're going to continue to have discussions. Those discussions to continue with Israel. So that is what we're going to focus on. And what we want to see is a de-escalation. That's what we've been saying. We want to see a de-escalation.